Thanks, man. It looked like I pushed him, didn't it? I didn't.
Get down and wiggle with it.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Get down and wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Shit on.
So this road come off and it like ended, and that's why I was searching at the end. Right here is the end of some type of road. May it be an old boat ramp? I don't know.
We are Chaos Divers, a sonar search and recovery dive team who navigates the waters with the hopes of providing answers to the families and loved ones of the missing. With the love and support from all of you, as well as the backing of law enforcement and first responders, we've been able to assist families nationwide. To learn more how you can help us on our journey, please check out the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. We are out here today searching for Bradlee Webb. Bradlee went missing from Jonesborough, Tennessee on August 4th of 2000. Now, when Bradlee left, he left everything behind, indicating that he would be returning. There was nothing saying that Bradlee was on the run or running from anything. Bradlee and his 1987 Dodge Daytona are both missing. We're going to be searching Boone Lake, which is a lake dammed off by the Tennessee River. We've put in today at the Pickens Bridge boat ramp, which is a little bit farther than where we want to originally search, but the other boat ramp was it was pretty full and there was no boat trailer parking. So we've put in here, we're gonna get in, we're gonna search around this area. As of right now, like where we were just at behind me was already like 50, 60, 75 feet deep. So we wanna make sure that we're doing this well. We wanna make sure we're taking our time. There also is, in Boone Lake, we have found out from a local that we met yesterday while doing laundry, he was incredibly kind, that on the outer bank of Boone Lake, there has always been water. Inside, there was I believe like a sinkhole or something, and everything dried up. But on the outside bank, right along the edge, there has always been water. So that's our creek channel. That's what we're going to be following today. We want to make sure that we have, we're not going too far into the lake, that kind of thing. We're going to be staying right on that edge, scanning both ways. Again, right now, I know that it was like 50 to 75 feet deep, so we've got it marked out to 100 feet each way. So we're going to get in. Again, we did put in today at Pickens Bridge, at this boat ramp right here behind us. So we're going to get in and see if we can find some answers for Bradlee. So earlier when Jacob was picking me up, the boat ramp was super slick on that side. So I asked him to pick me up on this side, which was my mistake. In doing so, some waves came in because there are boaters, not necessarily that one, but boaters flying through here. And we got pushed over into those rocks there before we could get the motor up. So Jacob is trying to bend the prop back down right now, so that way when we run it doesn't cause vibrations, and then vibrations affect the lower unit and all that. So but there are boats going much faster than that one even. So that is what we are doing right now. We're a good distance from where we want to be searching, but we want to search all of this. So to use the trolling motor isn't necessarily ideal all the way down there. So he is putting that prop back the right way. And we'll be on the river and moving shortly. With just a little bit of heat, he was able to get it to where he could mold it and put it back the way it goes. So, good job, Jacob.
People, I don't know if you realize this, but you are supposed to stop and slow down under bridges. Y'all need to go back to boating school. Where the hell did that come from?
I have no idea. It's on here, but it's not on the maps. It's just listed as a park on the map, because that's the bridge.
Huh. Well, there's a really nice boat ramp right here. Could have been used.
I didn't see it on the map.
Ha.
I didn't see you looking.
We used Davy Crockett's boat ramp.
It's a historical ramp.
Yeah, it is.
When else would you have gotten the opportunity for something like that?
To break my prop?
Who broke your prop?
I did.
How did it break?
Because I hit a rock.
Did it fall off?
No,
Is it fixed?
sort of.
Nothing is ever so broken, Jacob, that it can't be fixed. Nothing.
But look at that nice, beautiful boat ramp.
Yeah, that's a beauty. We should have used that one.
Yeah, we should have.
Why didn't we?
I don't know, but we're going to use it tomorrow. Winch landing?
Kinch landing at Winged Deer Park.
So I put it all together to say winch.
It's not winch.
It's winch. It's winch. Kinch? Kinch?
Kinch.
Kinch?
K-I-N-C-H. Kinch.
Can't stop coughing. Kinch boat ramp at Winged
Deer.
Winged Deer boat ramp. No. Landing.
Kinch landing at Winged Deer
There you
Park.
said it. There you said it. That's where we're at. We're at Winch Landing on Winged boat ramp.
A for effort, bud. This is that bridge back there. That's Bristol Parkway. I think it's also 19 West. Is it 19 West? Is that what we came in on? Yeah, 19 West. That's that bridge right there. So we're going to check all of this. This, again, is where we technically are in Boone Lake. We were in Boone Lake back up there around the corner a little bit. But we want to make sure that we are staying to that far bank. And like, we're going to stay to the bank. We're going to check these cliffs and everything, right? That's where, no matter what has happened in Boone Lake, when there was no water, there was always been water on that edge right there. That is that's the creek channel. That's what we're going to follow. From what I understand, it does get quite deep in there, but we're going to make sure that we follow that all the way around. All right, so we're making our way down this embankment here. This whole park is like this, where it's wide open. You've got this little kind of mini seawall right in front of it. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This used to be a boat ramp right here, but on the top, this is all blocked off now. I don't know when that occurred.
There's nothing in it anyway.
And then you've got this like fishing pier that you can walk out on. Out here, we're at between 10 and 12 feet. Just went over something. I believe it's a rock, though. So, but again, just making our way down here.
Making our way downtown.
Keep going.
I don't know if I don't remember the rest.
Okay, so we just made our first pass under Bristol Parkway, which again, 19 West, 19 East. This is the original boat ramp that we were going to utilize. However, there's no boat parking. It's almost more of like not a kayak. Well, I mean, there's just not room. There's some trailers up there parked out of the way, but not necessarily easy for us with the RV and the trailer. So we made our way down to a different boat ramp. so Jacob could have the experience of using that one instead of that nice one at Winged Deer Park.
That was worse than my winch.
But we're going to start making some passes through here. This is like the first place that we have seen buoys where they actually say slow, no wake. Everywhere else is like a free-for-all on this place. It's pretty chaotic and has the potential to be quite catastrophic as well. So
Well, you gotta know. Like, yeah, I may be salty about it, and I may be a butthead about it, and I may seem like I am just completely irrelevant. Every boat, every bridge, you're supposed to slow down on. There's been some times where I've gone through a bridge. I'm not gonna say I'm not guilty of it, but when you got 5 boats going underneath there and a boat that's right there on the bridge, you kind of want to slow down for them. Whatever. Sitting there trying to fix my dadgum prop, and I got wakeboarders listening to. You got Justin Bieber want to be. I fly like a damn eagle, people.
fly like an eagle
I don't know.
to the sea,
It's just dumb. Maybe it's just me.
into the future.
All right.
All right, so we are, now that our resident grumpy old man is done with his rant for the moment. It's not over, it's just done for right now. We're going to continue to make our way, weaving in and out of this bridge, making sure that we check every angle of it. We are currently at 33 feet.
All right, so this is Knob Creek Dock Road, which 19 goes beside, and then there is a bridge that goes over it. It's kind of like a little slough in here. It's actually, I think, called Hidden
Marina?
Marina, Hidden Cove.
Hidden Cove Marina, something like that.
Something like that. Anyway, we're searching this. I haven't seen anything, but it's a very good spot to search. We're running out of daylight. I know that Depths of History is coming. Haven't found anything, so that's good. It's real good.
Well, we have those 2 potentials down at that
Oh yeah, there is 2 potential cars by the boat ramp at the first. Is it the first spot?
Yeah, I think it was Pickens Bridge or something like that.
Yeah. So we'll have to get those checked out. It's pretty deep.
Oh, it was deep, and all those boats coming through there underneath that bridge, and
Yeah, it was about 60 feet deep. So.
yeah, we just weren't able to get a good scan. So instead of just being like, oh, it's probably a rock, we want to go back and check it. But we'll probably do it tomorrow.
Put a magnet on it and see if it'll
Yeah.
stick. We couldn't do nothing at that boat ramp. It was dumb is what it was. I'm still ranting. People need to learn how to drive. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm just saying, if you get a boat, learn how to drive it. Before you...
We just went to the right of it. I see what you're seeing now.
That's just rocks.
Yep.
All right, so this road it turns here.
It's called, this is that Knob Creek, and then right straight through there is the road that goes down into
19.
the marina homes.
Oh.
All those lakefront little cabin things right there.
Yeah, so
That's that road right there. So
with the road being right here, I want to get this searched, and we'll be back with Colston and Britton maybe tomorrow, or if not, we'll be back here tomorrow by ourselves. Just depends on when they get here.
So this side over here was all out of water at one point in time, basically from that red barn that way. This side was the deeper point until you got past that dock there, or that slip. Then it would have gotten shallower. There is a lot of debris in the water. A lot of these slips and marinas, like that one, all of these were I'm not sure if just worn down out over time, they're not utilized anymore, or if a storm came through. Looks like a storm possibly, because the roof is ripped off of that one and folded back. So.
How pretty that house is.
But yeah, all of this stuff, this is all off of those docks and stuff. This is actually part of that dock that has the roof torn off. And then this is a little ball of bait
There's
fish.
still a
Big ball of bait fish. Just the whole school. That was kindergarten through high school. That was all of them. Must have been graduation.
Really?
What? What's it called?
School of Fish.
Okay. And that was everybody and their grandparents. That was everybody. Hidden Cove Marina.
Hidden Cove Marina. Well, what about that group?
Those are the juniors. We're sad to see all their seniors friends graduate. Listen, if you don't know fish, I don't know what to tell you. That's the band. They're leaving now. They're all marching out.
Right there they are, right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Way out?
Yep. But there's definitely a car right there.
There's that one.
And one right next to it. So it looks like one's right on top of it.
See, I didn't get the second one, but yours is
See how
better than mine.
see how it goes this way and then there's one there? There's definitely a car there, and it is smaller. Very hard to find this one. It's mixed in with all the rocks, but it is laying on site. You can see it better on your down scan, Lindsay. Right here. If I was to extend this out. So right here, you got a car laying on its side, right? And then right here, you got another one that's laying beside it. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I think I'm looking at. Now, we do have the ability to go right over it and see it on this live scan. So, see this car right here? That's on its top, and that's upside down. See it? That's 60 feet. All right, this is a continuance of day one. We're going to put it all together. Obviously, you see that. We are at Boone Lake. We're going to be driving down past the hidden cove that we went to yesterday, and we're going to continue to go down this path because on these sides of these roads there's cliffs, there's drop-offs, and by looking at the map, all of it was accessible back whenever it was drained. So the reason why we're doing that is because it was drained after he went missing, so technically they didn't find any cars, but there's still those spots that weren't out of the water. Up there where we found those two other vehicles, that was never out of the water. That was always up. So anyway, we're going to get this checked out. I think we're going to start at these tree lines here and then work our way all the way around, all the way up to, how far, Lindsay? As far as we can go today. And then we're going to have Depths of History with us tomorrow. Him and Colson are coming up, over, down, sideways.
Coming up.
Is it up? Yeah, so he's coming up and to the right, up and to the east, and help us out. It is, right? Yeah. Georgia, Tennessee, east. Yeah. Up and east. North and east. Northeast. Anyway, he's coming up. He's going to help us, and he's going to dive these cars. I can dive them, but he's coming up. Why not let him dive it? We're going to get him checked out, and hopefully we can bring Bradlee Webb home. He's been missing for way too long, and from what it looks like, if you really want my personal opinion, I'm not a professional. I make mistakes, but I think it's a smaller car. It is 70 or 60 or 70 feet deep, but it is a smaller car. So we'll get it checked out. 24?
Just over 24. August 4th would have been 24 years, and we're almost at September 4th, so.
We're looking for anything, guys. a hood sticking out. Like it could be buried.
Somebody just threw a beer bottle off the bridge. That is a Coors Light bottle.
We're on South Austin Spring Road. I don't know if there's any access from the road or not, but this concrete slab, you can get over that real easy, especially if somebody had a wreck on it. You could totally come off of this road. So we're going to check this, see if there's any vehicles down here. We're still continuing down. We're following the path of the creek channel, and you know, anything could have came off that road right there. There's just a big possibility, so we're going to check this whole bridge here and make sure there's nothing in here. And then we got roads that are all up against the side of the river. Let's get everything checked and go as far as we can, you know, just make sure Boone Lake is checked to its fullest. Even if we got to go even further. I don't know how far we're going to go today, but it's 4:14 or 17. We'll get a lot covered today. Still got a lot of daylight. Still got about 4 hours left. So, all right, that's all I got to say about that. We're going to see if we can find anything underneath this bridge. So far, nothing but tires. All right, we're back here again on Boone Lake. We have Colston and Britton from Depths of History. They are they're here to dive this car under the bridge. Now, I know there's two other cars outside of the bridge, but these are under the bridge. And then he's going to dive the one on the belly. If you look at Boone Lake and look at the belly, it's on the eastern side. We're going to dive that also, make sure that this isn't or is Bradlee Webb's vehicle. We're looking for a Dodge Daytona, I think an 87 model. Very, very, very easy car to recognize if it's in the water. So we'll just, he's going to dive here in just a little bit. We're going to get a magnet on it. Just appreciate Depths of History coming out and doing this. I could have dove, but he's coming out to spend 10 days with us. So thanks again for all your support, and we'll see you when we start diving.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
Oh, God. Oh. Shit.
Why don't you try it again, Jacob? QB
787.
Take it out.
Control your breathing. Yep. Oh, I don't know. Control your breathing.
We just put the trolling motor down so that way we can anchor right here. Britton is right there. The line, there's probably about 70 foot of line, and we're about 60 feet deep. So the line's over just a little bit, but you can see where Britton's bubbles are. So he's gonna go down nice and slow, keep his breathing controlled. So that way, with it being so cold down there, no free flow or anything like that. So he's gonna make his way down there. He does know the plate number. He knows what he's looking for. He's gonna get down there, get everything checked out as quickly but as thoroughly as possible. Get back to the surface after he'll do a safety stop, take care of those things. And hopefully we'll have answers in a few minutes. So these are Britton's bubbles here. We are at 64-ish feet. These are 10 feet increments, not 10 minutes.
What?
Those are Britton's bubbles in still form right there. You can see those right there. Even though we're not directly on top of Britton, because this is so deep, the live scope naturally, it auto expands, so it's giving us 45 feet each way. So that's why, even though we're not even close to Britt right now, you can still see his bubbles. All right, so Britt just drove that car. It was the one that we were looking for in the sense that it was the one that was like obscured and it was right by a tree. We weren't able to put a magnet on it, but the viz down there, even though it's incredibly dark, is fantastic. So while Britt was doing his circles right around that rope, making his way outward, searching for the car, he came upon a whole door. The door does belong to the car. It was just already unattached. So a whole door. Jacob, have you pulled up a whole door before?
No, but me and Doug picked up a 200-pound
I was like, y'all pulled up a whole bumper.
whole
grill.
bumper. And it wasn't just an aluminum bumper or just like a regular sheet metal bumper. It was a solid steel 250-pound bumper. It took me and Doug everything we had to lift it up.
Well,
And that door
took
is,
everything Britt had.
I can't believe you picked that up.
The door is solid. It's heavy. I do know that because it fell on my arm. But so what we're going to do with this is we know where this is at. Once we get to shore and I can actually get in the water with the door and like clean it up and scrub it down and everything, I can find a part number. That part number will bring us back to a vehicle and we'll be able to tell exactly what it is. So, a car door.
It looks like a fancier door though.
Jacob, sometimes in different rivers, the sonar looks different. Like,
You gotta adjust to it.
Different bottoms.
Okay, so listen. We just dove that other car. It wasn't what we were looking for, but it was the one that I seen. Very, very, very silted in, and Depths of History did a good job searching for it because we couldn't put a magnet on it because it wasn't sticking. So good job on Depths of History. If you guys haven't checked him out, you guys really do need to subscribe to him. Going 60 feet deep in a lake, that ain't fun. I know how it is.
is this a lake or a river?
This is Lake River.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh, what?
What's going on?
That's a curve right there. I just watched a truck come around the curve almost straight at this ramp and then curve.
So you see that road, but now look. Do you see that other road that's underwater?
It's another really big boat ramp.
So was it an old boat ramp that they just, when they flooded the water back out? But there's a road here. There's a road bed under here. So we're going to follow it to the outer parts of it just in case, like, let's just say that maybe the water was receded down far enough and they just actually built something to get into the creek temporarily, maybe. So we're going to check this outer part here and just make sure there's no cars on the outskirts of this. Definitely, is that a muffler? On your left side.
Okay, so we have another object right here marked. You guys can see this is this line right here. Oops. This line right here is our rope going down, and then we have this object right here. So Britton is gearing up. Is it at 40 feet? Britton's gearing up. Jacob's just tightening up that rope because we had 75 feet out, or 70 feet out on the rope earlier. So he's just gonna shorten up that rope a little bit, put it back into our throw bag. Could you feel the thermocline? Was it cold?
It's so cold down there.
I would help you get your fins on, but F you. I'm gonna fart in my face again.
Britt, I just need a license plate.
Yeah, don't bring up the whole damn side of the door, okay?
Britt's like, oh, you don't want me to bring up the door? He's gonna bring up the whole trunk or
I'll
something.
bring up the cab this time.
It was right there, wasn't it? Yeah.
God, Jacob, just help me. This is so painfully annoying.
You're painfully annoying. I love you, Britt. How much air do you have?
2,000.
All right, get up there and I'll get your fins on. It ain't as funny now. You want to go there or do you want me to get closer?
I'll just go.
I don't know if this is a car or not. It's been 25 years. It could be silted out. This could be a car. I do know it's metal. I do know that I see something sticking out. I don't know what. So, since I don't know what it is, we're going to get it searched. Very, very little. But other than that, we'll see what's going on with this one, and then we're going to head on down further. It took me a while to find this again. I seen it once whenever I went through, and I was trying to find it. So finally found it, got it locked on. Just making sure there's no cars. And yeah, that's about it. So we'll see what he comes up with. 40 foot deep.
1648.
We just went around them just to get an idea. Hopefully this is a car. I mean, I hate for him to go 40 feet and it not be a car, but something like this, you can't just let it go by. You got to get it checked. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to check it out. Maybe a platform. So this road come off and it like ended, and that's why I was searching at the end. Right here is the end of some type of road. May it be an old boat ramp? I don't know, but he's gonna get it checked out and he'll come up soon. Did you get the lawn chair? Yeah. Is it on there? Yeah. Hey, I told you it stuck to something. There was a tree down there. It's an object, okay? Oh my God, it is on there.
Did you just get Corey Cooper a new chair?
I did.
It is on there.
Don't knock it on the boat, though.
I told you I stuck to something. I'm like, there's metal down there.
I thought it was an umbrella at first, and I was like, and I saw the legs.
We got Cooper a new chair.
Thanks, man.
So you fart in my face. You almost fall out of the boat. You make fun of me because I told you there was something metal down there it stuck to, did it not? If I could find a lawn chair.
I was like, did it stick hard? And he was like, yeah, it stuck hard. On that lawn chair, bam!
Because what had happened.
That thing will stick on anything hard.
But what happened, it went. Ooh, I just shouldn't do that to my light, huh? Yeah. Anyway. All right, so.
All right.
Good job diving in a lawn chair.
Yes, sir.
But you got to remember, this was all not here. Like there was no water here.
Back then, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
back when.
over there was all out of water, so it could have just driven off in here. All right, everything ready? Are you ticklish? Are you ticklish? Why'd you hit me?
Because I don't need to be tickled when I'm about to fall off the boat.
Dive flag up.
Will be. It looked like I pushed him, didn't it? I didn't.
Boy, I breathed in an ant.
Did you breathe in an ant?
Yeah,
You fix your camera. You think this is a car, guys?
I think this could be.
Does it not look like a car? Okay, I'm just making sure I wasn't senile.
We are getting up there in age.
I mean, I found a car that was all silted out and all shysty, right?
1758.
Get down and wiggle with it.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Get down and wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Get down and wiggle with it.
We're done.
Oh.
Grounded.
Literally breathed in that ant all the way. Yeah, it was bad. Anyways, that's on a huge tree.
Is that what it is?
Stick to then.
What did I stick to then?
It's on a tree right now. I swam. You saw us.
All right, so we are done with today. To the family of Bradlee, I am sorry that we didn't find him today. We did find a lot of anomalies. We did dive on them. We did find 2 cars and a part of a car. Other than that, keep searching. Thank you, Depths of History, for coming and helping dive. Yep. And we're off to Mountain City. Thanks, guys, for your support. Keep diving. It's not where to stop.
Thanks for diving in the depths with me. Skapop.